What's up, guys? It's me, Packy, and today we are reviewing the Radical Results Plus. As you guys hopefully could see by the title of this video, it is a ball review. I'm a two-handed lefty with a 550 rev rate. I wish 500 rev rate, and this is the Radical Results Plus. It is a hybrid asymmetric bowling ball designed actually not to flare too much, which is probably a part of the reason why I'm going to like it, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But for now, let's just jump right into me throwing some shots. All right, so here we have my first shot with the Results Plus, actually a good shot for once. And you can see, unlike most of the videos you see me do with a hybrid or a pearl asymmetric bowling ball, this one allows me to play a little bit straighter. And I'm bowling on a 41-foot bear pattern, so this isn't necessarily a long pattern that I should be able to really jam the ball in front of me with a ball like this. But the numbers on this ball, it doesn't flare quite as much as, you know, like an Intimidator Pearl or, you know, like a Warrant hybrid, something along those lines, like those asymmetric pearl and hybrid bowling balls that really boom down lane. This isn't going to do that huge motion down lane, even though, you know, you see me split on some horrible shots. This ball gives me a pretty predictable shape, and now that I've moved a little further right, I can still keep my angles in front of me, float it through the fronts, and this ball gives me a very predictable shape. And speaking of predictable, here is my Results Solid for comparison, and as you can see here, it hooks probably 3 or 4 feet sooner. Really doesn't want to get to that spot that the Results Plus can get to down lane. So on this one, I move 4 right, and now that I finally hit the pocket, it just doesn't have the same hitting power that the Results Plus does when I need to go that far right. But we'll talk about that a little later. All right, guys, so that was the Radical Results Plus. You saw me throw it, and you saw me compare it to the Results Solid. And the Results Solid is, as I said, it's like probably 3, 4, 5 feet earlier on the lane, and it's a little bit, I wouldn't even say it's smoother off the spot. It just forces me deeper in. I need more oil to use that Results Solid. When it comes to the Results Plus, this is something that I can feed it through the front of the lane easier because of the surface, because of the cover of the bowling ball. It's not quite as grabby in the middle of the lane, and it really lets me float it through the front. With that being said, even though it does get through the front, it doesn't exactly make the strongest motion down lane. So I put this like 4-inch pin on it, pin up pretty high, which for me is a smoother layout. And that being said, it really doesn't flare too much. So it's one of the balls that I can keep in front of me. I can jam it up the lane, which is something that I really like to do and I'm really comfortable doing. And that's part of the reason why I like this asymmetric hybrid bowling ball. Usually, I'm not a huge fan, but this one, it's a little bit different. It reacts more like a hybrid symmetrical ball that I can keep in front of me. I can really jam it up the lane, and the cover stock helps it float through the fronts. So where does it fit in my bag? It does fit in my bag. It probably fits in both of my bags. I haven't thrown it on the house shot yet, but I'm imagining that this is going to be one of the higher end balls that I bring on the house shots. And as for the tournaments, this is going to be for those like medium, heavier oil conditions where I can really play straighter, keep it in front of me down lane. Not necessarily something that I can loop the whole lane with, but definitely something I can move a little bit further right than that Results Solid, where, as you saw when I started to chase it far right, it kind of got a little bit lazy. But yeah, as that Results Solid got lazy, this one I assume would probably hit from there. So I'm going to put it in my tournament bag for those medium, heavier patterns. And when I know the house shots are going to be a little slicker, this is going to be in the bag too. So this is the Radical Results Plus, coming to you from your favorite house member, Packy Hanrahan. And link down below, buy some merch, whoever, Mikey, Chris, Darren, the house, myself, anybody who has a shirt, go buy it. Chris too, both Chris's I guess, but yeah.